What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer. The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Personne ne fait un aussi bon accueil aux étrangers que les cannibales. Enfin au XXIe siècle, lorsque tous les peuples traditionnellement accueillants ont été envahis.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal. Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Perhaps we should skip dinner. My stomach has been a tad unsettled of late.
Maintenant que l'on s'imagine ce qu'il y a dans les assiettes, la question est, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans les bonbons ? N'importe quel boucher poussera des cris d'horreur en voyant un travail aussi sale. Le carrelage, c'est pour le laver tout de suite, pas pour laisser le sang pourrir la viande. Et ne parlons même pas du non-sens de laisser la carcasse sur les draps. Il est mort, attaché et découpé. Ce n'est plus la peine de faire semblant qu'il est à l'hôpital. Ça reste assez ironique. Ici, on mange des gens, mais en gardant les bonnes manières. Et on ne met pas les coudes sur la table en le faisant.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
How very rude.
Time to teach you some manners.
Plutôt résistants pour des pecnos. Il faut dire qu'ils n'étaient pas très discrets sur leur menu. Ils ont dû tuer pas mal de leurs plats de résistance, au corps à corps, plutôt que par la ruse. Finalement, Ophélia peut aller présenter ses respects au docteur Williams et récupérer le double de ses clés. Les morts ne font pas d'histoire, ça fait partie de leur charme.
Heads up! Everyone all right?
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't! What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
L'avantage des hommes qui parlent peu, c'est que l'on peut s'imaginer tout ce que l'on veut. L'inconvénient, c'est qu'un jour on finit toujours par découvrir ce qu'ils ont réellement en tête. Le décalage est un peu étrange, surtout au bout de 10 ans de mariage. Enfin, Célia n'en est clairement pas là. Elle en est aux poèmes et aux ballades romantiques. Quant à être dans l'entrepôt interdit, une bonne aventurière n'oublie jamais la règle numéro 1. Donc, ce bon docteur savait repérer une alcoolique, mais pas aménager ses médicaments. Il croyait aux expériences sur lui-même et écrivait des romans à l'eau de rose. Il a eu raison d'éviter de parler de l'odeur, ou plutôt des batailles d'odeur de monarque, sous peine de ruiner totalement l'ambiance.
Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail?
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Ooh, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
L'ami de Phineas, Nyoka, a enfin pu renseigner Ophélia et lui indiquer précisément le chemin pour atteindre l'informateur qu'elle recherchait. Mais pour le moment, Ophélia aimerait plutôt prendre un peu de temps pour impressionner les autochtones. Sachant que les règles, lorsqu'on accueille un aventurier, sont 1. Ne jamais laisser ses affaires sans surveillance. 2. Lui raconter toute sa vie. 3. Lui demander de régler tous ses problèmes. 4. Ne jamais pointer une arme dans sa direction. Et surtout, 5. Ne jamais refuser de payer la somme convenue une fois le travail fait. Les gens ne devraient pas laisser leurs affaires dans des casiers qui s'ouvrent en éternuant dessus. Avoir pu atterrir ici est du pain béni. Les gens d'ici ne réalisent tellement pas à quel point Ophélia peut être dangereuse et voleuse. Un contre-coup, sans doute, d'être une opératrice de scénario sans peur et sans reproche, même lorsqu'elle le devrait.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind? This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties. Sure, until your workers start making ridiculous demands. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home, near the diner. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Négocier des conditions salariales dans une colonie où l'on est coincé avec une poignée d'êtres humains entourés de créatures qui veulent ta mort n'a rien de très facile.
I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
I hear those rich people in Bazin can pay a handsome...
C'est vraiment plus fort qu'elle. Il faut qu'elle inspecte chaque recoin de chaque bâtiment, même les toilettes.
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Une très bonne chose qu'Ophélia soit passée par là. Ces deux entêtés auraient pu rester sur leur position jusqu'à leur mort. Et voilà. Une opération rondement menée de plus. Cette planète est peut-être dangereuse, mais cette ville est une véritable mine d'or pour Ophélia.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. It's signed by Bertie Black Hole Holcomb, one of the greatest hackers who ever played tossball. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Ah, c'est tellement facile de rendre heureux les gens comme Grimm. Et c'est extrêmement satisfaisant. Quelque part derrière son cynisme pragmatique, Ophélia a presque envie de lui caresser la tête, mais préfère tourner les talons.